Hey guys, I'm Louis and welcome to my latest video. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about the situation with Ched Evans today, the footballer who was convicted as a rapist and was sent to prison, and he served half of a 5-year sentence, I believe. And yeah, basically the background with him is he used to play for Sheffield United, and he was a promising young striker. I think he played a striker or a midfield. But anyway, he was a footballer for Sheffield, and a couple of years ago he was convicted of raping someone. Now, the way in which, I guess, obviously the sex isn't consensual, and basically there was a lot of drinking involved, and she was really drunk and he took advantage of her, and quite rightly he was sent to prison. But the thing that's become quite controversial and is quite annoying to me personally is he is trying to restart his football career. I guess he's tried to sign for a number of clubs recently, the most recent being Oldham, and they said they were going to sign him, and then they decided not to, and they backed out of it because of media sort of scrutiny and comments from fans saying that they're not going to buy any more tickets, they're not going to go to the games anymore if he's still playing for them. And when Sheffield United tried to re-sign him, Jessica Ennis came out, who has a stand at the Sheffield United Stadium named after herself. She said that she would want her name taken down if they signed Ched Evans, which is one of the main reasons that they didn't sign him. And there was also interest from Hartlepool, and they eventually just decided against it, quite rightly, to be honest. But he does still protest his innocence, despite the fact that he was sentenced, despite the fact there was obviously evidence against him. I mean, maybe he was innocent, maybe he didn't intend for that to happen, or for what happened, but to be honest, he should have come out and said, look, I'm innocent, guys, I didn't intentionally do this. What happened was, yes, I did get the girl really, really drunk, and yes, we did have sex. Yes, what I did was wrong. I took advantage of her. I shouldn't have done that, and I've paid my sentence, and I've accepted what I did was wrong. But he hasn't said that. He's just said he's innocent, and he's not even apologised at all, which is absolutely ridiculous. And in my opinion, he shouldn't be allowed to play professional football anymore, because if you're a football player, you're seen as a role model by children, really, and young adults, and by a lot of people, really. And it's not right that a rapist should be a role model. Like, that's just wrong. Like, maybe any other, like, if it was a less serious crime, like, I don't know, dangerous driving or something like that, it's not as bad. But because rape is obviously a very emotional crime, it's a very severe crime, and I don't think anyone should actually do it ever. It's just, I don't understand the two things. It's like murder and rape. They're both two things that, no matter what, you should just never do, because it's just wrong in so many ways, and that's not a good role model for children. If especially, like, mostly lads, because obviously girls, there is some men that somehow support rape, which is completely wrong, and they should be freaking locked up forever, because that's just ridiculous. Like, to be honest, in my honest opinion, if you rape someone, you should be put in prison for the rest of your life. Like, there's no way around that. I mean, obviously, in this case, it was to do with drinking and stuff, so it wasn't like full on, like, he intended to do, I guess, but the fact is he still did it is still wrong. He shouldn't be out on the streets, really. But I guess I don't have a problem with him trying to get like a normal job, like not a one that's not as high profile, not as privileged, because being a footballer is a massive privilege. Like, there's millions of people across the world that would love to be professional football players, and they just simply can't, because for whatever reason they're not good enough, or they've never had the opportunity, or that sort of thing. But a lot of people see that, and for someone that's raped someone to be essentially rewarded is wrong. It's literally like this is the logic of like the FA and law surrounding football and all that, right? Luis Suarez, right? He bit Chiellini. That was the third time he bit someone. He got like, I think it was a 3 or 4 month complete football ban, not allowed near a stadium, not allowed to train, not allowed to do any of that, and he got essentially kicked out of the Liverpool team, and Barcelona took him. Now, if you think about that, a bite, let me just tell you, a bite that does nothing. Yes, it may hurt for a little bit, but it's a bite. Get over it. Yes, it shouldn't have been done, but that's the punishment. Right? Punishment for biting is 4-month football ban. It seems like the punishment for rape is you get to sign with a football team. Where is the logic? That is just complete bollocks. No, it should not happen. He shouldn't be allowed near a football stadium. Never mind being signed by football clubs. Yes, right now he hasn't been signed by anyone, but there is people that back him that say he should get his job back, that he should be allowed to play football. I mean, Steve Bruce, the Hull City manager, what a complete knobhead. You think that someone that's raped someone deserves to play football? No, you can fuck off, you fat twat. It's just not acceptable. Like, I don't know how anyone can think that that's okay. You're essentially saying, oh, rape's okay. That's essentially what you're saying, basically. Because that's what Chad Evans, whatever the fuck his name is, that twat, well, that's essentially what he's promoting. He's promoting the rape's okay. Just sort it out, man. Just don't let him sign for any football team. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Get him out of football. Get him, I don't know, doing some shit job, like, I mean, no offence to anyone, but, I don't know, make him a bin man, or, I don't know, fucking guy that cleans out gutters, just something. Not a football player, man. Not a football player. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. It wasn't supposed to be a rant or anything like that, but it kind of turned into that when I got a little bit annoyed near the end, but it's understandable with the situation, so I'll probably just title this as a vlog rather than an angry nerd or anything like that, because again, the majority of the video I was just stating facts and a little bit of my opinion, then it kind of got carried away, but it is my opinion and I'm not going to go back on what I said. So leave a comment on what you think on the Ched Evans situation, whether you think he should re-sign for a football team. Just let me know what your opinions are down in the comments below. Don't be shy. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you enjoy my content in general, and I'll see you next time, guys.